Hello and welcome back to another live session with Classifieds. You know how we do it. We simplify the complicated. Guys, if you just joined in, a very good morning to you. You are welcome back to another live session with me. Here, we only simplify the complicated. So if you just joined in, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and then hit on the bell notification and get notified anytime I come on live session. So Michael, I see you, my bro. How are you doing? How are you doing, Michael? I see you, my bro. Welcome back to the channel. If you can share the link to a couple of people, I'm going to be very grateful for that. So kindly do so if you can. Okay, if you think that the work that I'm doing over here is worthy of sharing the link, kindly do so for me, and I'm going to be very, very grateful for that as well. But before we continue with today's technical analysis, let me share my link to a couple of communities that they can also join in and have fun with us. Okay, yes, so you can also do the same thing by sharing to groups that you are in that can benefit from as well. All right, so just give me about a minute, share the link, and then we can begin as soon as possible. Okay, you can begin as soon as possible. All right, I'm seeing a lot of comments. Someone said, can you look into GBPJPY? All right, I'm going to look into GBPJPY. Eddie Thompson, so yesterday we did GBPJPY. I'll go over it. You'll get to see the result of it. Okay, what actually happened when we did the analysis and so on and so forth. Okay, just give me about 30 seconds more to finish with the sharing of the link. Finish with the sharing of the link. Take me about 30 minutes and then it's all going to be over. 30 seconds, sorry. All right, let's get into business. Let's get into business. Let's get into business. Let's get into business. Okay, I think everybody is here now. Let's start with the analysis. So, someone was saying GBPJPY. Yesterday we did analyze GBPJPY. Okay, we want to go over it again and look at the potential outcome of the analysis that we did yesterday. Right, so let me take my time and then go through it as well. Hold on. Let's switch all the way to GBPJPY and look at that pair as well. But let's go to GBPJPY. GBPJPY. All right, so this is GBPJPY, and then this is how we analyzed it yesterday. I'm going to go right again, and I give you guys the potential entry today as well. Yesterday, I give you guys the entry. I'll give it to you again today as well. Okay, those of you that weren't able to enter, you can as well find entry today as well. All right, let's start. So GBPJPY, I'm going to begin the analysis on the monthly time frame as usual. Okay, keep dropping the pairs that you want me to analyze in the comment section. Keep dropping them in the comment section. I'm going to analyze them completely for you guys as well. All right, so this is GBPJPY on the monthly time frame. Let's put meaning into it. Now, on the monthly, we have the monthly upper zone and then the monthly lower zone. Now, so what has happened on GBPJPY monthly time frame? On the monthly, we are seeing a push all the way to the upside. This is a monthly push, monthly exhaustion. What happened? Monthly continuational push all the way up. But continuational push of the monthly has failed to reach what? Previous high a couple of times. So the first time that price went up for continuational push, it came down. The second time, it came down. The third time, it came down. The fourth time, it is also dropping all the way to a downside. So this to tell you that what? There's a lot of sell pressure here that is preventing the market from continuing the move all the way to the upside. Okay. So since there are sell pressures around this area, then who is control? And the sellers that are in control of the market. So your question is, will sellers be able to what? Bring the market continuously to the downside, or buyers will come in, overtake them, and push it further to the upside? These are the two questions that need answers, and then we are going to answer them as we go through the various time frames together. All right, so let's switch all the way to daily time frame and then continue with GBPJPY analysis. All right, so on to the weekly. All right, so this is the weekly time frame on GBPJPY. Now, GBPJPY on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper zone and then the weekly lower zone here. So what has happened on this pair? Where is price going on the weekly time. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame, price is currently in a downtrend. Why? Because initially, look at this. Initially, it was in what? An uptrend. When price broke above this one level, it gave us a higher high, a higher low. We saw what? A morning star candle confirmation over here, pushed the market further to the upside, but price couldn't break previous high to continue going up. Instead, what did it do? It found sell pressure at its what previous high or resistance here and has dropped all the way to a downside. So currently on the weekly. All right. Now, since we understand that price is dropping all the way to a downside, what are we going to do? We are going to find entries that will take us all the way to the downside or all the way to a bottom on GBPJPY. Now, before we pick our entry, let's take it all the way to daily time frame and then continue with the flow of the market also. So onto the weekly time frame. Onto the daily, sorry. Okay, so this is also the daily time frame on GBPJPY. Now, if you look at GBPJPY on the daily time frame, price is what? In a downtrend, supporting the movement to the downside. Where is the downtrend? You look at this. On this what time frame, price broke below the weekly support with a push giving us a lower low, lower high. What happens next? Under lower low, under lower high. The cycle continues to the downside in that manner. So GBPJPY, everything has been confirmed here on the daily time frame that price is dropping all the way to the downside as well. But how are we going to be able to find entry to the downside on GBPJPY around here? Let's find out on the 4-hour time frame. All right, let's switch to the 4H. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame on GBPJPY, and this is the setup that we came about yesterday. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame, we have our 4-hour resistance or 4-hour support level over here. So yesterday on the 4-hour time frame, price was what? In this beautiful uptrend. And what did I say? I said that what if price breaks below retest, we can start selling all the way to the downside as well. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, we've seen the break to the downside. This is the break, or this is the push to the downside. After this push, what happens next? Retest. After retest, we can go all the way to the downside in this manner. But if I look closely at the 4-hour time frame, I'm seeing a lot of sell pressure due to this strong bearish candle over here. This strong bearish candle. So as a result of this strong bearish candle, it may happen in this way. Price may not go back for the retest here before it sells. Okay, it can also just break below the support level, the daily, retest it, and also start selling all the way to the downside in this manner. So there are two possible ways. Okay, either a break below the daily support and then we sell, or price goes back to retest the 4-hour lower high, and we can also sell from that end to the downside. So two possible ways to this particular entry. Let me make the setup very clear so you guys can follow. Okay, this is the first setup. The price breaks below, we can have a retest in this manner. If price doesn't break below, it goes up, retest. It can also be another entry to the downside in this manner. So both ways are what can happen. That is why I've made provisions for the two, so that you can know how to enter it when the opportunity comes. All right, let's go to the next pair. Let's go to the next pair. I'm seeing EURCAD by trade with Mazda. Mazda is saying what? EURCAD. Let's go the way to EURCAD. Keep dropping your pairs. I will see them and analyze. But let's go the way to EURCAD. Okay, so this is EURCAD. Let's begin the analysis from the higher time frame as usual. All the way to the higher time frame or the monthly time frame of EURCAD. Okay, so EURCAD, this is the monthly time frame. Now the monthly time frame, let's put meaning into it as well. On the monthly, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. If you look closely at the monthly time frame, there's a strong level of sell pressure on the monthly resistance level over here, preventing buyers from going all the way to the upside. So anytime there's contact made on the monthly resistance level, it sees sell pressure all the way to the downside. So the question is, where is the sell pressure taking the market? Will the sell pressure be able to bring the market all the way down, or we are going to see buyers push the market further to the upside? These are the two questions that need answers, and we are going to find the answers as we continue with the flow of the market as well. Can you guys hear me in the comment? Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if you can still hear me before we continue with the analysis. Are we still connected, guys? Are we still connected? I'm not so sure. Okay, then let's continue. All right. So as I said earlier here, on the monthly time frame on EURCAD, there's a strong level of sell pressure at the resistance level, and it's bringing the market all the way to a downside. But the question is, Would the sell pressure be strong enough to push the market back to this support level, or buyers are going to come in and push the market further to the upside? These questions need answers, and let's answer them as we visit the various time frames. So EURCAD, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame to continue with the analysis as well. All right, so switching to EURCAD on the weekly time frame. Let's go very quick. Keep dropping your messages. I'll see them and I'll analyze. Okay, yes. Okay, so you guys can hear me now. Let's continue. Okay, so this is EURCAD on the weekly time. Now, on the weekly time, let's put meaning into it. Where is the market going on the weekly? What is the structure of the weekly time frame? Let's explain. On the weekly, we have the weekly upper zone right above and the weekly lower zone right below over here as well. Now, on the weekly, what happened? Price was initially